Welcome back to Emilee's Paper Caper and day 18 of 30 days of sketches. I'm taking the materials for today's sketch out of my nifty box. This used to be my stencils box, but I've moved my stencils to a better storage system. If you'd like to see about that, I will link to it down in the description. So this box is starting to get less full. It was stacked for 30 days of sketches and tomorrow's day 19. So when I stacked this box, I started with day 30 at the bottom of the box and then built my page kits up from the bottom, and it's fun to go ahead and use these page kits to create with. I've already got ink on my hands today. Let me show you why. I've got my glue book and I'm just doodling on pages in this glue book, and then I've done some other random things in here, like the random glue book page themes that Brittany is drawing, and I'll link to her channel down in the description. It's fun. She'll do a random prompt and then kind of give you a theme. Let me see if I can find the most recent theme. The most recent theme was red, white, and blue. And this is the doodling I did for red, white, and blue. And this is just a random one that I'm doing on my own, but definitely got ink on my hands. It's all good, right? That means you're getting creative. This was kind of my warm-up exercise. Get the creative juices flowing for scrapbooking today. So 30 Days of Sketches is hosted by Christy of Christy's Beautiful Life. There is a link to her channel down in the description, along with a link to our sketch artist, who is Marcia, and I will link to her down in the description as well. She has this beautiful sketch with kind of a sunburst behind and two photos, and I took photos of my girls. Audrey misses her sister a lot, and on our last visit to Nashville, I took these snapshots. She just wanted to sit next to her sister. And Kelly was very, very open to that. And for the page title, which the sketch calls for it down in the lower right corner, is I Just Want to Be Where You Are. And I think that's just perfect. I'm not sure I'm going to use the puppy. I may cut him off, but we will wait and see. And then the background kind of has a sunburst pattern. And this paper, I really like it a lot. I'm going to build the sunburst off of this larger circle. And I've got a bunch of paper scraps and border strips that I'm going to go ahead and put them on in the background now. And then I will build the rest of the page on top of it. I thought this would be a really fun way to use some of these strips. And you may recognize some of the strips from pages earlier in this series. But we will go ahead and just randomly put these here. And then I also had this sticker strip that I thought was really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this background. While I'm doing this, also in the description, I want to call out a couple other things. I'll have a link to the YouTube playlist. All the creators that are participating in 30 Days of Sketches are adding their videos to that playlist. So if you like to see how other people use these sketches, that is the perfect place to go. You can see just all kinds of inspiration, and it is amazing what people do with these sketches. It honestly is just so inspiring because everybody does something a little bit different. So for a thin strip like this, my ATG is a 1/4 inch wide, and I feel like I will miss the edges. So for something really thin, I use Art Glitter Glue. This is a great glue. It has a precision tip and it dries clear. So you can get just precise amounts of glue on a thin or small item. And I will link to this down in the description. I am an Amazon associate and receive a commission for qualifying purchases. There's no pressure whatsoever. I just share links if you're interested, and I will only mention a product and link to it if I highly recommend it. So see, now this strip is plenty wide, so I can easily get that ATG on there. When things fall off the page, you just turn your page over and trim them off. These are a little small to keep, but these larger ones I will throw back into the scrap bin. You may see them in another layout. So these I'm going to throw away, but these larger ones I'm going to keep. I think I need one more strip here. See, now that one is a little bit bigger. I'm gonna keep it. We've got our photos here and photo mats. When I put the page kit together, I pulled those photo mats. So that's why they're ready to go. I'll show you another neat thing about the ATG. If you happen to get some extra adhesive like that, if you rub it, most of the time you can get it off the page. So if you do happen to go over the edge or something, it's not the end of the world. You can use this cute animal on something else. It's just a little bit too big to leave it on there. So into the scrap bin. Speaking of scrap bin, I need something to mount that on. Another scrap. Do it down here. I can let some of this photo fall off the edge because it's, not anything critical to the story we're telling here. Almost gonna fit perfectly, but a little bit of it is gonna fall off the edge. See, just a tiny hair. Got the bling box out. Let's add some bling. I think I have some hearts in here. Ah, yes. Those would be cute. Now, I don't know where these came from or how sticky they are, so let's check the stickum. That stickum's questionable, so this is another great job for art. Glitter glue. Let me know what you think about my take on this sketch. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment, and I'm always trying to reply to my comments and answering questions. Keep on scrapping and paper crafting.